a storm-split sky. With a hand on rope and a blade at your side, we ride the wake where the bold have died. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. There's a whisper deep where the wreckage sleeps, of a vanishing isle and secrets it keeps. A cursed coin, a siren's kiss, a deal struck under the moon's abyss. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. So drink to the drowned and the captain's lost, to the compass spun and the fates we toss. For freedom's bought with blood and flame, and every ship sails toward its name. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide.
Did I do that whole thing muted? Did I do it
he's
again?
Back, everybody.
Oh my gosh, I'm back. I'm back. Anyway, I'll do it right from here. Never mind the private screen. You just got to see a close-up of my face, and yeah, whatever. So welcome all you role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome to DeaconsTable and episode 10 of Southern Expanse, The Shadows in the Smoke. That basically sums it up. The ticker that is going to go across the screen just here for a while is our link.bio page. Please give that a follow. It has connections to all of our socials, and the very, very top one, of course, is the Discord, which is where we get our player base from. And it's just a bunch of nerds and geeks that kind of hang out and talk nerd speak, and mostly role-playing and Dungeons and Dragons and all that other kind of fun stuff. So with that, we're going to introduce our players, who they are and who they're playing. And we're going to start on my far right-hand side, and that would be Jorak. Jorak, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hi, everyone. Kin the Friend here from Kin the Friend on YouTube and pretty soon other platforms. Tonight playing Jorak, the coralback, little grumpy turtle guy who can throw a punch here or there if he's lucky. So,
yeah, he can throw them. Can he connect with them? We'll find out. And besides Jorak, we have Ren. Ren, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kiri Morning. You can find me on YouTube sometimes, and Twitch and all that good stuff occasionally, eventually. And I'm playing Rin, the manic pixie cat girl.
Yeah, that would pretty well sum you up for sure. And Rin is Solvar. Solvar, who are you and who are you playing?
Okay, I'm Solvar, and I'm Dave, who's playing Solvar, the little bird with a little bit of a punch when it connects. But no, I'm here to create a sense of mystery, intrigue, maybe some chaos, some havoc. Depends on which way the wind blows.
Maybe a little coin here and there. That always helps. And of course, next to Solvar is Cayenne. Cayenne, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi there, I'm Jenny, and I'm playing Cayenne Rashar. She is now a level 4 Covenant class lizard. Well, not lizard folk, I should say. It is called Serpentale, but it's kind of like lizard folk if they were sea-based.
And cooler abilities, I think. Anyway.
Yes.
Personally. Anyway, and of course, as I said, I am Chris, aka Deacon Blues, aka Captain Darius Vane, right there, and all the other baddies that are going to come after these guys at one point or another.
AKA everybody.
So welcome all those that have joined us in the channel already. Nice to see. We've got people on YouTube. Looks like we got some people on Twitch. I think we got one person on Kick, but we'll see how that goes. And we're going to get off and start our adventures right where we kind of left off. We left off where Captain Vane gave the crew a 5-day shore leave. Now I have a brand new system in place for DMs to give out shore leave if you're doing this kind of adventure. And we're kind of playing through that right now, or at least part of it. So I asked each of the players what they're going to be doing during their downtime. They were given 100 gold pieces each, basically spending money to do with whatever. And they had 5 days to go around and pick from various activities in our rule set on what they're going to do. So we're going to go in reverse. Cayenne, for the last 5 days, what has Cayenne... Now, keep in mind, you don't have to all be together. Some of this can be together as a group. Some of this can be on your own. It all depends on what you want. So what has Cayenne been doing in Lowforge for 5 days?
Okay. And just to clarify, we don't have to necessarily do just one of those downtime activities necessarily.
Yeah, you don't really have to do them. It just, you can just sit there and say you've just spent 5 days in the tavern and the inn eating food and resting up. If that's
I would think that she spent some of her days looking for crafters that might give her a magical edge, maybe trying to find a magical weapon or some sort.
All right, so you were doing the craft repair and upgrade category.
Yes. And then evenings, she probably did a little carousing.
All right. So let's just say 3 days for the one and 2 for the other overall. Okay. Just to kind of make it fair. So you can choose. Now, I don't know if you have smith tools or carpenter tools or any of the other tools that you can use, but you can use...
tools that have thieves' tools. Proficiency.
Okay, yeah, that would probably fit into the carousing as well. But so either way, you can make a dexterity or an intelligence check. I need 3 of them.
Dexterity, what, a check? Just using your dexterity modifier?
Straight roll plus your modifier, yeah.
That's a 17.
Okay, that will succeed for 1. I need 2 more.
That's a 19, which would be, if dexterity also, which would be 21.
Okay.
And the last dexterity is a 12.
Okay. That is not a success. So out of that, now you were only given 100 gold pieces. You do know you do have some coin in storage, or like in the the hold of the ship. Captain Vane is keeping some money aside for you. You found a crafter that can. What were you looking to do? Like, you thinking a new weapon or a new item or improving what you have?
Or either a +1 on the scimitar would be nice, just so that I have something to overcome those things that can't get hurt, unless they're magical.
Well, you're able to find somebody that is willing to work with you, but it can only do about 500 gold pieces worth of improvement, which isn't really going to give you a full +1.
Oh.
Now, you have a choice at this point. You can give up some of your carousing and try another dexterity roll to do that. Okay?
I'll do that. Oh, that one popped. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. So that's 3 successes. So you still have 1 carousing you're going to be able to do. You will have to empty your holdings on the ship, which is there's 800 gold pieces in total that each of you have actually on the ship. You're the first person to find this out. So going back to the captain, for 750 gold pieces, this individual will turn your primary weapon into a +1 weapon.
Yay.
Okay. And now going to the carousing side of things. So you spent basically a day or an evenings carousing. I need you to roll me a persuasion or performance, depending on the type of carousing you were doing. What would Cayenne be doing carousing?
Oh, sitting in the bar drinking, singing sea shanties, and maybe some wrestling.
So that would be performance. Let's do performance.
That's a 14.
14, that is a success. You can add +1 rapport with the Scarlet Reaver crew.
Okay.
You also have, and you can mark this on, I don't know what it's going to be yet, but you have learned, you can say +1 rumor or secret. So you have learned something that we'll get into as we go forward. So that's what you've spent your 5 days doing. Let's see what Solvar has been up to. Solvar, what have you been busy doing around Lowforge?
Well, based on my conversations pre the leave and my questioning of what goes on in Lowforge, which I really don't know much about, and I really don't know much about this crew itself, except for the 3 individuals that I've been meandering through the darkness and of the belly of this place. I am going to gather information or do a little spying.
Okay.
So there's a couple of things I'd like to find out.
All right. What specifically are you looking for?
I want to find out the hierarchy of control within Lowforge with the guilds and that are in there, because I know there's a pecking order of who has what around here. So I like to know who's at the head of the snake here. How many numbers do they have? What's their span of control? What kind of mission are they out for? Also, who can we actually trust to work with if we're going to be securing the mines? And how many factions are actually in this place? Okay.
So we're going to have to deal with those pretty much one at a time.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull up the region here just so I have all the information at my fingertips.
You know I'm writing this down.
Okay, so that brings us to the first roll. And that is going to be Where did it go? Why did I just lose it? Ah. So what is the first question? We'll deal with one at a time.
I guess the thing would be is how many factions?
How many factions are within Low Forge?
Within Low Forge, yeah.
Okay, so that would be an investigation roll.
Okay. So that's the intelligence. Ooh, 13.
13. And that is... Yeah, okay. Okay. So you're trying to figure out how many factions operate within Low Forge.
Yeah.
Okay. And while that is working there, what is your next question?
Who's the head of, like, in the hierarchy of these factions? Who would be at the top?
Okay.
And who
Which
is
is
that
the number
person?
one?
And how many numbers do they have in their crew?
Okay. Looking at all the information. So there are 6. The information you're gathering, there are 6, approximately 6 factions that are pretty well known. Now, depending on like hierarchy, which faction is the top? No. I can tell you what the factions are if you want. It's up to you.
Go for it.
Okay, so the first faction you learn about is actually the City Guard. It is officially a faction. They're known as the Anvil Guard. They are the City Guard and law enforcement body. They maintain order within the walls and within the streets, protecting the forges and the trade routes. They're loyal to the council, the Forge Council, and usually heavily armed with magical reinforced equipment. The next one is the Forge Council themselves. This is the ruling body. These guys are master smiths, engineers, guild heads. They oversee trade, craftsmanship, and the allocation of resources within the city, acting as both government and a trade union as well. There is the Emberline Guild. This is a powerful consortium of artificers and elemental engineers specializing in weapon crafting and steam forge innovations. Their inventions fuel much of Low Forge's prosperity, such as the steam-powered cranes and everything else that is part of the landscape here. There is the Rust Rats, which are an underground faction of smugglers, salvagers, and black market traders operating beneath the forges. They control illicit materials, stolen goods, and forbidden machinery from the old world. There is the Church of Odin's Flame, a religious faction venerating Odin, the god of forge and war. They provide spiritual guidance to blacksmiths and warriors alike, but also exert influence through militant zealotry and ritualized craftsmanship. There's also the Chainbound Syndicate, which is a secretive mercantile order dealing in contracts, labor, and debt. They are known for their ironclad oaths and manipulation of trade law to bind rivals through chains of obligation. So these are the inner factions of Low Forge. This doesn't include the pirate factions in here, like the Alsatian military is here. We know that. That the Crimson Gale and via the Scarlet Reaver is also here. So these are outside factions, but those are from within. Your biggest obstacle, hurdle, or the people at the top would be the Forge Council. And again, they're the ones that would be obviously the legal side of things, but if you're looking for the illegal, you would be looking for either the Rust Rats or the Chainbound Syndicate. There may be others, but this is what you have uncovered at this particular venue or at this role. So, what was the next question you would have had?
Oh, that kind of answered a couple there.
Yeah, that was 3, so we'll say 2 more.
Okay, so 2 of this last one would be okay. As far as being trustworthy, who can we work with if it comes to getting this marble out of here? Like, who can we make sure is going to get our marble out safely and not into the hands of somebody else?
Okay.
So what am I rolling on that one?
That one is going to be it's going to be an investigation as well.
Ooh, 13 and 1, 14.
Okay, that is a success. So you do find out some information.
See, I'm a smart little bird.
Okay. Okay, and the last question, as I'm looking that one up.
This is what they mean when they say a little birdie told me.
Oh, and the last thing that I wanted to do, which was because I kind of based it up in finding the hierarchy of control. I was looking at the forbidding, ominous, haunting, feeling person sulking in the shadows thing. The other one was I wanted to listen to conversations in the pub, but I wanted to observe the behaviors to find out who visits the pub, who's kind of notable.
Okay. In a positive or kind of like the negative side of things?
Either way is good with me.
Okay.
Shady, non-shady, or something, or who would there be any characters in there that would kind of get my attention? That I could use later on.
Okay. All right. So looking all that up. All right. So for the NPC, for the person that you can trust.
Yeah.
This is what you find out. There is an individual that they call Slip Spoke.
Slip Spoke?
Slip Spoke. Obviously a nickname.
Mm-hmm.
This is a... Here on Q Nargon, they call them dwarf-blooded, but they're not. They're human, but they are mountain-born. So they are a mountain-born, or what they would call a forge-born here. They are a salvage broker and a gear wright. And they are actually part of the Emberline Guild. But they are known to also work with the Rust Rats.
Okay.
So that is the individual that you found out about trustworthy. As for notable, as you're hanging out in the tavern, and Cayenne, you probably would have been able to even help Solvar with this because again, you're doing the same thing, except you're performing and getting the other side. So, Solvar, you're using her performances maybe as a smokescreen. So with that one, we're going to do a final roll, deception.
Oh, a roll of perception? Sorry.
No, deception.
Oh, deception.
Yeah.
Okay, that deception is charisma. Yep. Ooh. Where have we got there? Oh, 17 and 3, 20.
20. Okay. Well, you definitely, this is a notable person that pretty much has come in every day that you guys have been at this tavern and inn, because they're staying here as well. Captain Arden Vale off of the Silvergale ship. They are, from what you've heard, he is a privateer, not with any particular larger faction. Very independent. The Silvergale is, I mean, you've heard the name Silvergale as a ship before on even the other ship before. It's just, it's known around this region of seas. Name seems to be spoken with equal parts of admiration and dread when it comes to the ship and this captain. But from what you do, again, you're putting all this together as you're spending this downtime. Captain Vale used to be a decorated naval commander in the Elsavian fleet. He vanished after a mutiny at sea, and then returned years later, captaining his own vessel. It is a sleek triple-masted ship of strange metal and coral, and it's here right now. You've seen it in dry dock. It looks like it's undergoing some changes. So that's what you've pieced together over your 5 days.
Okay.
All right. Rin, what have you been doing for 5 days?
Well, Rin has been doing similar to Cayenne, where she wants to get her weapons upgraded.
Okay.
So I don't know if she would have gone with or gone
Which weapon are you trying to get upgraded?
both.
Your fans?
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't be going with Cayenne. It'd be a different smithy that you'd be looking for. However, you are still going to have to make those rolls. Now, do you have any tool sets at all yourself? In your carpenter's tools, smith's tools. Are you skilled so much at all?
Am I skilled at doing that stuff? No, absolutely not.
So you don't have any proficiencies like that. So you are just going to be making straight rolls as well. We're going to do intelligence.
Oh no. Oh God. Okay. 14.
Yeah, because it's the fans. Your first day out looking for someone to upgrade these has failed. You find nobody. So you still have 4 more days. Now, keep in mind, you only have 800 gold pieces. You find that out now at this point as well.
Well, I also have the money that I've collected on our adventures, right?
On your own, yeah. Whatever you have on your own, but there's also the ship. The captain will give you a grand total of 700 more on top of the 100 you already give.
Okay.
And it's
19.
750. A 19? That's a success. So there is a slight improvement they can make. Now that's 250 gold pieces worth of improvement. It won't even add a +1. You need 3 successes to get a +1.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, that's a success.
Come on, baby. Come on. And 17.
That's a success. So you do manage. Now you still have 1 more day after this, but you do manage to get. If you again, it's 750 gold pieces. Why did I hear it beep? Okay, never mind. 750 gold pieces to add +1 to one of them.
Okay.
So it'll be 1,500 if you want to get both of them.
Let me see if I have enough. I'm gonna go and I tell the smith, just hang on 1 second, and I'm going to go and see if I can borrow 200 gold pieces from somebody.
Okay. Well, what type of Tessin, by the way, is that?
What do you mean? What kind of Tessin is it? It's
What kind of Tessin was it? Is it a Tetsu Tessin? A Ko Tessin? A Senko Tessin?
it doesn't say here.
I believe it was just the Iron War fan, correct?
It just says Tessin bladed fan.
Okay, so what's the damage on it again? 1d6?
1d8 plus 3.
Okay, so you have a Ko Tessin.
Okay.
That's made of steel. Yeah, more reliable straight. So what they can do, you have an individual. So you're going to spend 750, but what they're willing to do is change out your fan, or change out your Tessin with a Senko Tessin that they have. They'll do a trade. So they'll take your old one and then they'll give you this new one.
Well, the one I won't trade because it's my special one.
So that's the one you won't trade?
That one I won't trade. The other one is just a regular one. So that I'm trying to find where.
So what you could do then is maybe give the +1 to your special one.
Yeah.
The magic to that one, and then maybe upgrade this other normal one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much money did you have in total?
473.
You had 473 left after upgrading to +1?
No. After that, I had 473 on me plus the 800, so that's 1273. And you said it was 750?
Yep.
So that leaves me with 523.
Okay. They will trade in your regular everyday fan for a Kirokami Tessin. It is an amazing, exquisite, elvish, mithril, lightweight fan.
Ooh.
That you look at it and it looks incredibly strong and sharp. Now they will take your money, they will upgrade the one to a +1, plus they'll take the other old one on trade, and they will give you this one off of their out of their inventory.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so just so you know, your damage is now 1d10 with that particular fan.
Cool.
It is a finesse weapon, of course, so you can use your dex. And very easily concealed weapon. It has a range of 50, 120, which is huge for a particularly thrown weapon.
All right, hang on here. 50, 120?
Yep, 50, 120. And it returns.
Oh, fucking awesome.
What are you doing with your last day?
She's going to go to the tavern and try and earn herself a few drinks by performing.
Okay, so you're going to do some carousing yourself. So you tell me, persuasion or performance?
Performance, please.
Okay.
23.
23. Like Cayenne, you also get a +1 rapport with the crew. But instead of learning a rumor, you get the equivalent of anywhere between 10 and 50 gold pieces worth of drinks over the 5 days for free.
Cool.
So you basically are drinking and eating for nothing just by singing and performing and dancing and whatever else you're doing. So next up on the list, we have Jorak. Jorak, how have you spent 5 days, my friend?
I almost should have gone first. He's actually like everyone else. He's gonna go looking for a blacksmith, but this time he's gonna look for one that can train him. He wants to offer some materials. He wants to offer a little bit of services in exchange to learn a little bit more about the more study points for the fan. He'll even use the Iron Maiden and the Brine Court blacksmith as references if needed.
Okay. Now, are you... Now, you're doing a full downtime, a full day. I need you to make me a wisdom check, please.
Check. Okay. Well, that's not much.
For day one.
Day one, that's an 8.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you find somebody, but you don't learn anything. So your second day.
Wisdom
You
again?
can do the same thing. It is a wisdom check.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, no.
And
He tells you to leave and never come back.
That can happen.
I don't have time. Apprentices.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. So day 3.
Hopefully Osafia hasn't come for me. That's an 11.
Okay, it's getting a little bit better. You actually earn 1 study point.
Yay,
Alright.
1.
Jorak, here you go.
Okay, and that was what, 3 days? Or are we 4
Yes.
days in?
3
3 days. So 2 more.
All right, next day. 14.
14. You earn 2 study points that day.
And the final day, come on. No whammies, no whammies. 12.
12. So you're back to 1 on that day. So you earned 4 more study points. So you learned a little bit. Probably because you kind of walk away thinking it wasn't all your fault, because not many people know how to work with these things. You're actually at the same place. Like you've seen Rin here making a deal with one of the people that work here, during your time working in apprenticing. Rin, you would have noticed Jorak actually in the back learning from the smith, throughout the course of your 5 days. So at the end of which you guys are now, you're gathered in the tavern, and you pretty much know or have decided that the consensus was that the Scarlet Reaver is going to establish a secret route or area within that. I mean, it is a secret, but it's not a secret. I mean, they can be easily discovered, but within town, they're gonna. Yes.
So the mithril fan, is that a +1 or no?
No, it's not a +1 weapon.
Okay. So,
It is masterwork.
Is what?
It is masterwork. It can be easily enchanted in the future, but it's just an enhanced version of what you have.
Okay. So I just have my normal or my
Your normal
heirloom
steel
one?
fan that is a +1,
Yeah, my heirloom one and this one here.
and this one, yeah, exactly.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Now, that being said, as it was discussed, that's what their intent is to do. They want to have the Crimson Gale control this extra mine that you guys discovered and cleared out, and kind of secure entryway into it. The ship itself can actually be pulled right up to where the Warrens are, where you guys went through that archway. But there's no dock there for them, so they're going to be constructing all that. So all that's got to be done. However, in the meantime, you guys need to secure the cooperation from a couple, maybe some guild, like the dock guild in general, and maybe somebody else, and this is mentioned to you by the captain, and this is a name you didn't come up with, Solvar. So there's another faction that is being mentioned at this point. Faction known as the Salted Brotherhood. You're not really told anything about them, but you're
Like
going to have to seek
caramel?
them out. What's that?
Like salted caramel?
Yeah. Salted Brotherhood, though. I don't know if they taste like caramel, or what if their skin color might be caramel colored. I don't know.
I could give them a lick.
Oh, let's not go down that road. My goodness, this is a semi PG sort of. No, it's not. No, it's not. Anyway, we'll get into that another time, maybe or maybe not. So that is basically your goal, is to help the Crimson Gale get set up so they can move goods through the smugglers' warrants that you guys went through without alerting the Anvil Guard or the Council of Lowforge. They want to do this under the radar. That's the objective. So at this point, the air of Lowforge clings to your lungs like smoke. You've been here for 5 days, and right now the rain drizzles across the tiered harbor as the clang of hammers ring from the cliffsides above. Down here, beneath the glow of molten vents and swinging lanterns, the docks never sleep. Workers haul ore, sailors curse at the tide, and the scent of metal and brine fill the night. Captain Vane's orders echo in your mind. Buy silence. Buy loyalty. The Crimson Gale can't move the marble out of the Warrens without friends who know when to look away. Your first step lies among the dock guilds. Their banners and steel gray and bronze fluttering under the drizzle. After that, deeper in the alleys, waits the Salted Brotherhood. Lowforge's darker smugglers, thieves, and whisper merchants. They rule the undercurrent of all coin and contraband in the docks. Who is going to take the lead in this negotiation? I know we got a volunteer, but
Looks like
I am the
And-
leader.
Diane will stand right behind her shoulder if that's what she wants to do the talking. Arms crossed, nodding.
Jorak, are you with us? No.
And before we went in to talk with him, he would have suggested that we take the tack of stressing how much money this will make for both of us if we do this.
Well, you guys were told beforehand that that marble is pretty valuable.
Right.
If they can get it out of here. And there's a lot you can see from this city, like from where you've been before. Solvar, this city in size rivals your home, the Pirate City, in size. Like it's massive, but it's different. It's forges and fire, and it's definitely not what you're used to. But there is definitely a market here for contraband, for certain. So there's money here. The captain does tell you that the coffers from the ship and from the Gale, you have around 500 gold pieces bribery money to start with. Anything beyond that, you'd have to come back and talk to me. So, Ren, you're going to take the lead. Are you doing so with disguise, with story, like deception, or just money? Like, what is your plan?
She kind of switches gears and moves around very sultry and almost like a courtier. And attempts to convince these people with promises.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask all of you, because you keep in mind you're all going on this journey. So even though Ren's taking the lead, are you guys planning on revealing your ties to the Crimson Gale and the Scarlet Reaver, or are you kind of going in as kind of anonymous buyers, just random folk?
I don't know. I think it might be wisest if they knew who they were dealing with.
Jorak probably took some of his shore leave money and bought like a trench coat and a fedora. It's kind of just hiding in the background and not to be noticed.
Where's that picture?
All right, anyway, copyright infringement there. Sorry. Don't want to be singing the Ninja Turtle song. I get in trouble. All right. So you guys are kind of
check the
you're being cautious. You've got you're basically leading with money up front is what you're kind of doing. Now this is the Dock Guild's Guild Hall. Sits along the lower part of the harbor. It's on the opposite side of as the Warrens. There are chain booms hanging overhead. Molten runoffs paint the cobblestones with a flickering orange, and inside you see foremen arguing over ledgers while guards polish halberts by the wall. This is a group challenge, guys. So you have 5 different options, and I need 3 successes before you get 3 failures. The first one up is persuasion. You're in the lead there, Ren. So persuasion is your first option. You get to roll me a persuasion check, please.
Okay.
You are trying to appeal to those foremen with greed and the coin.
Well, and
Promise. Coin.
uh, 17.
Okay. Not a problem. Now, next thing up is deception. Who's going to be sneaky? Does anybody want to try being sneaky?
Sure.
The little bird. Are you going to do it, Kyan? Go ahead.
Yeah, kind of can be sneaky.
Ooh.
So you've got Rin in there kind of promising them future contracts in business and money. You're trying to convince them at the same time that this is sanctioned by other guilds within the city.
Oh,
Tricking
well,
them.
that with my deception modifier is a 21.
Yeah, so they seem to buy into everything you're feeding them. That's 2 successes. We have an intimidation.
Not the bird.
Jorak,
Shoot.
What?
Should've done that one.
you're the
You want to try
intimidator.
intimidation, direct? There's also insight or sleight of hand.
Ooh.
You've already gone though, Ren, this time around.
Fine. He'll grimace beneath the fedora.
Roll me an intimidation check.
I'll have you know his intimidation is a -1,
Oh, Jesus.
and he gets a 4.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
He's not
they just they just chuckle and shake their head and they go about their other conversations.
It's
Anybody
the
want to
hat,
attempt the
all right.
insight or the sleight of hand?
My hat.
Sleight of hand? I'll do it.
Go ahead, Silvar.
Ooh, 17 and 4. That's a 20.
Yeah, you actually, because you're seeing how the conversation's going, you notice them kind of laugh off at Jorak, or whatever. And what you do is you put a few extra coins amongst the ledgers as they're doing it, just kind of reminding them that, you know what, there's money here to be made, like profits to be made. You guys do succeed at convincing the Dock Guild. The foreman smirks as your coins clink onto the anvil table. We'll keep the chains high and the torches dim, he mutters. The hall erupts in quiet laughter as scribes start alerting manifests. You feel the shift, the weight of Low Forge's docks bending just slightly in your favor. Leaving the guild, you are now en route past the docks, up its narrow stairways, down narrow stairways, descending into the salt slick tunnels where the true power of Low-Forge thrives. The Salted Brotherhood operates beneath the Great Forge's shadow. A syndicate of smugglers and dark mercenaries who handle what the guilds and other factions won't. Their symbol, a knotted rope over a breaking wave, marks hidden doors and crates as you go through, and you're kind of peeking your way through, and you're seeing things, and you're following this path, trying to locate exactly where they might be. The air is slick with ale and oil and the hum of quiet violence off in corners that are see movement, but you don't quite make out what's going on. You know it's not good. A man with storm gray eyes and a scar shaped like a hook greets you. Around him, sailors and rogues lean on barrels, dice clattering in their palms. You're far from your ship, he says, and deeper still in our waters. What brings you to the Salted Brotherhood's table?
Why, we've come to see you, of course.
Make me an insight check.
$15.
Okay. You realize that the person beside the guy you're talking to is probably the one calling the shots.
Mm-hmm. And I look
But
straight
for
at him.
whatever so you're looking at him as you're addressing this. I need someone to do a
Diana
persuasion.
crosses their arms and looks intimidating.
Okay, there's my intimidation. So you can make an intimidation roll, Cayenne.
Thank you.
I need a persuasion, a deception, or a stealth.
I'll do the stealth.
Well, you've already done your insight.
Oh,
That's good.
I can
Do you make signs or whatever to kind of let your crew know that guy is the one in charge?
of course. Why would I keep that to myself?
Okay. So you know that the person doing the speaking wasn't the person that Ren was addressing. So, Cayenne, what did you roll in intimidation?
I got a total of 17.
Nice. Okay. You basically, obviously, they know where you're from because they made reference to the ship. So you make a subtle reference that the Crimson Gale controls other ports, and they could ruin what these guys are working for. And they buy it. They kind of back down a little bit. Anybody want to go for the deception?
You were talking about
Persuasion?
stealth.
What's that?
You were
Stealth?
talking
Yeah,
about
stealth.
Okay, I'll do stealth.
Okay.
Oh, 18 and 4, 22.
All right. You manage to you sneak around. Like, obviously, it's easier for you. You can fly up, and there's a lot of dark corners here. You're listening to probably things you shouldn't hear. You're getting some leverage, and you're sharing it back with your crew as you come back. And at that, laughter, and as you guys are doing the negotiations and you're talking to these guys, laughter rolls through the chamber. A heavy pouch lands on the table. Its weight is undeniable. You'll have your passage. the scarred man says, his grin showing gold teeth. But if you cross us, the sea won't remember your names. The Brotherhood raises their mugs across from you, sealing the deal with a toast of brine and rum.
I'll take that.
Two great.
They share willingly. As you climb back towards the open air, having done what you were asked to do, the sound of hammers return. The city exhales a breath of steam. You now walk with two new shadows, the dock guilds above and the Brotherhood below. Both are watching, waiting for your coin or your failure. Somewhere in the haze, a distant bell tolls. You know this bell. It's Captain Vane's signal. The next move begins in the Warrens. You guys will get... You guys all can make note that you will get stealth advantage when you are in the Smuggler's Warrens. Now, the individual you were looking at, not the one with the golden teeth and everything else, just so you know, is this fellow. He was a lupus. I should have pointed that out. He is the leader, the real leader of the Salted Brotherhood. And the other individual is Ruggles. This is the guy from the dock guild that you were dealing with.
He's a good old boy.
And this is called the Salted Brotherhood.
Yeah, Salted Brotherhood is the guys below, and then you have the dock guild up top. Let's go. I'm gonna go with team 2. Steam hisses from the pipes above as your path turns towards the lower tunnels, towards the Warrens. The sound of the forge. The sound of the forges fade. Beneath the roar of hidden waters, the captain's plan moves forward. The Crimson Gale now holds friends among thieves and enemies in every shadow. The roar of the forges does, as I said, does fade behind you. You no longer hear it. You're descending down into the Warrens through that staircase that you guys originally went down. Rusted iron, heat pressed against your face, mingling of salt water and molten runoff in areas. The air is heavy, stones slick with condensation. Below, the sound of rushing water echoes through the arched tunnels. The Smuggler's Warrens, secret veins of Lowforge. You guys have been here before. You had an altercation. Didn't really explore all of the Warrens, but you've kind of been through parts of it. Chains hang from the ceiling like iron vines. Steam hisses through cracked pipes, casting ghostly light on wet stone. Every step brings a new sound. A boot scrape, a shifting chain, the splash of unseen movement. Captain Vane's orders are clear. Secure this passage in secret before the Elsathians can sabotage you. Now, knowing that, what this leg of the mission is, who will take lead on this? Is there someone who is confident as a scout or a fighter, perhaps? Are you lighting up torches while you're down here, or are you just kind of going by the existing lights that are available here and there, scattered about?
I think Cayenne would light a torch.
All right, so Cayenne has lit a torch. So that's enough light for all of you to see if necessary.
Would you like me to go first?
Do you want me to fly ahead?
That's up to you guys. Silver says he'll fly ahead. You just fly ahead? Okay.
Fly up. Maybe you're
Yep.
safe out of danger or attacks.
Not from
Let's
here.
go with so you're moving forward. Cayenne, you're going forward again with caution, but Solvar is flying further ahead. Rin and Jorak, you're following up the rear.
Jork's still being a little stealthy, but while keeping an eye out for Alsatians.
Same. Yeah, I'm gonna practice my stealth abilities.
I think
Okay.
it's good.
Both of you. So actually, everybody can make me a stealth roll. Remember, you have an advantage on stealth in the warrants.
good.
At 20.
Yes, it is very, very hot, Goose. Very hot. Like, think of molten, like forges for blacksmithing, but using actual volcanic molten lava for heat.
23. This reminds me of the
And a nat
nesting
20.
chamber.
Nat 20. Nice. So two of you are completely stealthy. Silver, how'd you do flying ahead?
14.
Okay, not bad. Jorak?
Well, Jorik had knocked
cooked
over
as he
something off a
flies.
crate, but Rin actually quickly caught it. So it went from a 3 to a 12 because of the advantage.
Okay. All right, that's not too bad.
Thank
So,
you.
sure enough, yeah, Rin, you banged into something and it was going to tumble off the crate and make a lot of noise, but Rin managed to scoop it up and put it back where it belongs and allowed you to continue. With that, I need a perception, Solvar, from you because you are gone ahead.
Dun 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 dun.
16.
It does need a
Okay.
swing for sure.
You spot, like, you guys are moving through again. You're now out of that central chamber that was where they all hang out and drink and whatever else. You're now kind of going through the Warren tunnels in different areas. You spot an incoming burst of steam from unstable pipes. You guys allowing you and your party to avoid scalding damage at that point.
Oh, wonderful.
You get to another spot where you have to go across an iron beam across a chasm. And it's damp, it's wet, it's hot. Again, I'm going to need athletics or acrobatics from everybody except for Solvar.
All right, we'll do acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Your choice.
Ooh. Athletics, of course. Which is a high.
17.
Correct. How'd you do?
6.
Oh my god, you throw those dice right in the garbage.
He crawls across the beam.
It's
with
the
his-
treasure dice. It's supposed to be
hugging
good.
that thing.
Okay, so you didn't do so well, Jorak, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay. Ren, how did you do?
17.
17. And Cayenne, you did well as well.
23.
And mine was
Okay.
acrobatics.
Really?
Athletics.
You managed to get across, all three of you. Jorak, you are kind of doing the whole crawling across the beam, having almost fell down that chasm, and it looks pretty deep. You're not sure how deep, but it looks pretty deep. But a burst of steam does rise from that beam as you're going across, and it does hit you. It does cause 4 points of damage, and that's
To your
fire
palm.
damage.
Ow.
Oh.
I've been boiled.
You do get through, though, and you press through these tunnels. The roar of an underground river grows louder. Steam clouds rise, lit from below by a dull crimson glow. At last, you emerge into a massive chamber, an ancient forge.
Wow.
Hollow now, half flooded, its platforms laced with iron chains. This is where the Crimson Gale's harbor should be built. It will be on the edge, built here on the edge of an underground river with molten lava that pours in at different spots of it. further down, but it actually goes out into the main canal or the main channel and then out into the seas. So the Gale is not a huge ship. It's a big. It's a crew of 30, but it's not huge. So it's
You mean the
just
Star Reaver?
right. Or yeah, sorry, the Reaver. Like
it's back.
The Gale is the guys on the top. The Reaver can fit here, no problem. You will now gain advantage on all perception checks in this region, in the Warrens, and you will now, from now on, only take half damage from any environmental influence.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. You didn't even trigger that. That's something. All right, so I just bypassed that one entirely. Wow. As silence falls, the tunnels groan under their own weight. Water hisses through the cracks where the blast powder has scorched stone. Above, deep bells toll. 1, 2, then silence. Captain Vane's signal. The Crimson Gale's time has come. All that remains is to secure the surface and make sure no one else discovers what you've done down here. Basically, this is also assuming you've done the legwork, you've made the rolls, you've done the investigation, you've secured the location, you've kind of been reporting back and forth, probably through Solar, would probably be your best bet to fly back, and this is, whatever.
Carrier
so
pigeon.
I am not a messenger pigeon.
No, but you are very
Regardless
good.
of the Reaver and members of other crews from Crimson Gale ships are here working on this secret harbor. The Crimson Gale's time has come. All that remains is secure the surface, as we mentioned. Make sure no one discovers it. You return to the surface where Captain Vane is meeting with a suspicious-looking inspector. And I'm going to load that scene right here. Back on the surface. The heat of the tunnels has faded as you climb a narrow passage into cool night air. Ahead, the river flows towards the open channel. Behind you, it glows red with the reflection of forge fire. Half-built quay juts from the bank. Iron scaffolding rising like ribs from the water. 4 Crimson Gale ships rest under tarps, already in this little riverway. They're hidden away in darkness. Their masts disguised as crane arms. So you're kind of looking at it, and you're, okay, that's a crane. No, it's not. It's a ship. And it's hidden that way intentionally. Sailors move rather silently, dragging crates of supplies under the moonlight. Captain Vane stands atop a scaffolding, coat soaked with mist. His eyes follow a figure approaching from the shadows. A woman, clad in red and black plate mail. The sigil of the Forge Guild bright on her chest. Her voice cuts through the hiss of steam. Captain Vane, she says evenly, you're trespassing on guild soil. And this woman looks like this.
She looks Targaryen. We'll take her.
Well, this is wood, not soil, so it doesn't count.
Mostly stone, but yeah.
Yes.
Does anybody want to be a diplomat? and help Captain Zane's plea with this woman?
Oh, pick me.
That's up to you. Do you step forward as a diplomat?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Persuasion.
We're in big trouble. 10.
Give me back my die.
Can I give her guidance for advantage on that?
You can get. You want to give her the help action, Cayenne?
Help action is what I meant. I'm sorry.
Okay. Again, get advantage.
I'm sorry. Forgot what character I was playing for a second there.
19.
Okay. She basically looks at you in the words that you've offered, and then looks at Captain Vane. 200 gold for my silence.
Does she look
Captain
like
Captain
she's
Vane
in the mood
looks.
to haggle?
Cut out
Captain
your
Vane
tongue.
looks at you and Cayenne, and then nods and agrees to pay. Is anybody that's left that hasn't taken this action? You can still do something, Cayenne. Does anybody want to be the trickster, the deceiver?
Is that deception?
Yep.
Oh,
I'll go for it.
Okay.
You're killing me.
Ooh, 18.
Okay, very nice. She's you
I'm a
again.
very-
You're whispering words and deceiving and adding to your 2 cents to the conversation. She's left kind of feeling okay. She's got 200 gold out of the deal coming, but she's also convinced that whatever's going on here is for the Stonebinders Guild. You just kind of misdirect a little bit away from the Crimson Gale and the Scarlet Reaver and your activities. Anybody want to be an enforcer? Like be the
Cayenne
tough
is
guy?
best at it.
Okay. Roll
Yeah,
me
the turtle
intimidation.
Stands super full, 6'6" height. Crosses arms, looking as intimidating as possible. And that's a 15 for a 21.
Excellent. She kind of backs down. Kind of backs away. Does her thing. She nods, like almost like a bow. She looks back straight at Vane and says, "I will expect my payment by dawn." And she turns and walks away.
You have a
Well,
way
sorry.
with women, huh, Captain?
Yeah, I do. Sorry, I got to stop that. I made a mistake on where she was, but she does stop and back away a little bit. Her gauntlet brushing the pommel of her sword. She goes, "Fine, you'll have your port, but if I hear your ships draw too much noise or attention, the guild will deny ever knowing your name." She pockets, sorry, she doesn't pocket. I keep forgetting. Captain didn't do it. I miswrote. I expect your payment by dawn. And now she turns away, her red armor fading into the mist. Captain Vane claps a hand over to your shoulders. His grin sharp. You 4 have done it. The Reavers got her harbor. Behind him, the first red-sailed barge slides into its berth, silent as a ghost.
We are very convincing.
Captain,
Yes.
who was that person?
That's Relka.
Who?
Oh, Relka. And, oh, dear. And you see him start to back up from the conversation. She's in charge of them, and he points. And what you see coming towards you is kind of a group like that. You've seen these guys out and about. We close this and open up.
Forge Guild Enforcers.
Is that the city guard?
Yeah.
Huh.
I sort of.
I'm just trying to pull it up. I lost it. There it is. Oh, there we go. I put all these. That is the Anvil Guard. And it seemed to be as soon as she kind of went out of eyesight, these guys, they came out. They're coming out, even though she's taken the money already and said you had an agreement. Obviously, she's not prepared to keep her end of the bargain, or perhaps she is, and this is just kind of her way of saying welcome. The captain, though, is backing away, and he looks, and what you see is 4 guards, and clearly there is a sergeant in front of them, like another bigger individual, and easily you can identify him as the Anvil Guard sergeant. There you do not see, even though you know that they are known, and this is something so far you know because you did the earlier research, you do know that on occasion they are known to have an Ember Hand acolyte of Odin somewhere in support as divine support. You don't see anybody else at this point. You just see the 4 guards and the 1 leader guard coming towards you. I do need initiatives because they are drawing weapons.
We have permission to be here. She draws her scimitar.
They're not saying a word, except they're just advancing like a rigid. Jarek, you've seen military formations in Osafia. These guys make that look silly. They are very staunch, and obviously they were given a directive and they're following through with it. So I do need those initiatives. So let's start off with Cayenne. What did you roll?
I rolled a 19 for a 21 total.
21. Nice. Sova.
16.
Very good. Rin.
18.
18. Nice. And Jorak.
17.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, but it's only initiative.
I know.
Now I need to carry that over to his hits.
Shush.
Okay. So, on 21, Cayenne, that's you. You're at the top of the round. What are you doing as they're advancing?
How far away are they?
They will, if they ran, they can get to you now, but they're about 2 rounds away. They're 60 feet.
All right. I will take and get my shield, little buckler shield up, my scimitar out, and wait for them to come at me.
Okay, so you're bracing for an impact. Okay. On 18, that's Rin. You're up. What are you doing?
She throws her fan at the sergeant.
At the sergeant. Okay. Roll to hit.
17. That's the mithril
You
fan.
missed.
Huh?
You
Oh, they're
missed.
heavily armored.
As the fan, actually, I shouldn't say that. You actually hit. It basically grazes off this guy's armor and comes back to you.
Well, shit.
Yeah, he's wearing plate mail. You targeted the starter. The others are wearing. Well, actually, the others are wearing partial plate as well. So, all right. So next up would be Jorak. You're up.
What's the environment that we're in? Are we in an open street? Are we in a narrow dock?
It's pretty much like what you see in that picture. It's like a street. You're down in the lower parts of the city. There's forges in the distance. There's buildings into the cliffside, and they're, she disappeared into the mist ahead, and they've just kind of come out. And
He'll kind of move off to the side closer to the one of the buildings. It provides a little bit of partial cover, but he wants to see if they're approaching him, them, and he'll call out, "You need something?" And his action, he'll be to dodge just in case.
Okay, so you're preparing your dodge action just in case.
Yep.
Okay. Solvar, I'll let you go first.
Okay, I am going to take flight, obviously, because I want, knowing the fact that they have some hidden aid, I want to determine, is the aid within that group, or is that aid standing someplace else?
So you are trying to analyze the group that's coming at you, and looking around the environment. So we'll start with an insight check.
Oh, 18 plus 4.
Yeah, none of these individuals are magical aid or divine aid.
Yeah. So their little helper is someplace else.
Yeah, make a perception roll.
Okay, perception. Well, that's persuasion. Perception is up here. Oh, 17 and 2, 19.
Okay, you get a good look of the environment as much as you can anyway. There, other than distant people working off and doing other things, there is no other aid. So this particular group is just what you see.
Okay.
No surprise. 30 feet. They're not rushing. They're marching forward. Warhammer's out. They are splitting apart slightly. One is moving towards the building that you're at, Jorak. So they are kind of, looks like they're dividing towards one for each of you. And the guard, the sergeant, is staying back slightly, about 2 paces behind them as this is going on. So that is the first round of action. They're now 30 feet away. I go again to the top of the round. Cayenne, you still got your prepared weapon. You still got your shield up. Are you maintaining that, or are you doing something else?
How far did they advance toward me with the
30 feet. They just did a normal. Just picture it this way: they did a normal, but literally almost like a goose step march.
Yes.
Coming toward you. These guys are plate mail armored. Warhammer's out. You do see, by the way, sigils. Now that they're 30 feet away in the darkness, with the faint lantern light, you see sigils on each and every one of their armors. Sigils of the god Odin.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. She will step forward 20 feet to 10 feet from them, activate a covenant power using 1 point for spectral reach, which extends 10 feet reach and deals an extra 1d8 psychic damage if she connects with the scimitar.
Okay, so you are you're preparing that ahead of time. Like you have to connect with the scimitar.
No, I'm attacking.
Right? Oh, so you're moving ahead to attack.
Yes.
Okay, so you cast a spell, you move ahead, or you don't cast a spell. You use the ability, you move ahead and you swing. So go ahead.
That's a nat 20.
Nice. Nice. You definitely hit. I'm going to do him up right now.
So the scimitar is now +1. So, but it's a nat 20 anyway. So, where is my d6? That's a 4 plus 4, 8 slashing, and then the psychic from Spectral Reach is a 1d8. So 8 slashing plus 6 psychic.
Okay, so 14 points of damage.
That's a big guy, the sergeant.
Well, he's behind the 4.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, whoever's in
hit
front.
one of the 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of
Whoever's in
hit
front.
one of the 4. All right, so you hit him, you connected, and that was doubled. Did you double your damage?
Oh, no, I did not. Which one do I double? The whole
You don't
roll?
double the psychic. You just double the roll.
Yeah, so that would be the 16 for that one, plus the 6 psychic.
Okay, so 22 damage in total.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, the next up would be Jorak. That's you. You see Cayenne take 20 feet forward, do something. All of a sudden, you see kind of a shimmer to her scimitar as she lashes out and connects.
From 10 feet away.
From 10
So
feet
you
away.
guys want to have fun, huh? Fine. And he just kind of holds his position. He holds a spiked fist for if the guy swings at him first, but he's just getting in position.
Okay, so you're just readying.
Yep, readying an attack.
Okay. Rin. What are you doing?
Well, she's going to rethink her attack here.
Keep in mind, they haven't said a word yet either. You don't even see their faces. They got the helmets down. It must be really hot in there.
Seeing as these guys are armored, she's going to rethink her strategy, and she's going to use all of her wiles to find and target any weak spots in their armor.
Okay.
Mm. 19.
Looks like you found something. Now, are you looking at the guards or
Yeah.
the sergeant? Yeah, just the guards at this point. Oh yeah, you find a weak spot.
17. No, yeah, 17.
To hit.
Yep.
Yep. You hit.
And 25 to hit.
Hit.
All right. So, first damage. Seven points.
Okay.
Second damage with the mithril fan. Ooh. Bonuses to that damage. Nine points. Or do I get bonuses on my damage with the second fan as well?
You get your strength bonus because you're throwing it, right?
No, I'm swinging it.
Oh, you're swinging. Okay, so you're swinging. You still get your strength bonus.
Or is it
Strength modifier.
dex bonus?
How are you? Well, no, I would say it's finesse, so you can choose.
I'll go with dex then.
Okay.
So in that case, 13. And the last one is 9.
13 damage and 9 damage.
And I can't
He's
remember.
bloody.
And what was the first one like?
Yeah. Yes. 8, something like that. I don't know. Either way, he's bloody. He's looking hurt. Solvar, you're up.
Okay. Since I know I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, except for one of these mobile tanks, I am going to. So I would imagine everyone is within my 30-foot radius.
Yep.
Are my allies of suchness? Okay. I think what I'm going to do is to. Oh, where did it go? I was just looking at the damn thing. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So obviously I'm going to come down a little bit, down in level, that's for sure.
Yep.
There's probably not a hope in hell of hitting these things, but I am going to make an attempt to do a little pew-pew. Might as well do something. And then I'm going to use one of my illuminations. So
yep.
Try and hit this sucker. Come on, please. Give me 21. Oh yeah, okay, whatever. So that missed miserably. And so what I wanted to do was, where'd it go? I'm going to cast a minor illumination, which is a guiding spark.
Yep.
So, it says ally within 60 feet gains advantage. That's not really the one I wanted, but anyways, I guess I'll do with that one for now.
All right, so who are you going to give advantage to?
Okay. I'm going to give advantage to. Let's give it to Cayenne because she'll be up first.
Okay. So you guys see Solvar kind of fly down a little bit lower, hover there, take a couple of shots, missing wildly, but then all of a sudden his yellowy feathers just kind of glow a little bit, and a small spark floats around and then heads straight to Cayenne and encircles her weapon. It's just kind of this little spark.
What does that do again?
You get
Gives you
advantage on your next
on your next attack.
Okay.
Now it is on their turn that they are now. If you're already engaging them, they're going to engage back. If not, they're going to advance and then engage, so that they will take swings. How high up are you staying, Solvar?
At about 25 feet.
Okay, so they cannot hit you.
No.
So there are 3 remaining targets. So one person's going to be dealing with 2 of them, and it is going to be It's going to be Ren. So Ren, you've got 2 on you. As these guys advance forward, what are they going to do on you? No, they can't do that right now. They're just going to make their attack rolls. A 23.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 13.
That misses.
Okay. So take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow! There's no way to treat a lady.
And that warhammer hurt. And again, you can't see their faces. They're armored. There's black, dark black and crimson armor. They look like tanks almost coming down the passageway.
Is this where
that
George
warhammer glowed a little bit, by the way. You're not sure whether it's from the hammer itself or from them. You're not sure. Now the second person is going to make his swings at you. That's going to miss you, and that's going to miss you.
Yeah.
Yes, Jorek.
Sorry,
You had it ready to attack.
Yeah, I didn't know if it activated here or not.
No, it will be in 1 second. I'm going to deal with Cayenne first, and that was 1 swing on you, and a second swing on you that might hit is a 19. Cayenne.
Yes, that would hit.
That will hit. So take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
So
Jorak, you get first swipe because you were holding your action.
That's only going to
Guy
be
gets close to you. What are you doing?
a 15 to hit.
Misses. Well, what were you hitting with?
Just his fist.
His fist. You hit armor, and it's like, God damn, it's hard.
If that's his action, that's all he's got.
Okay, so that was your held action. So he is now going to make his attack actions on you. That's going to miss, and that might hit. Is a plus 5 is 12. No, it's going to miss. So both the attacks miss on you as well. Now the only one left to go is the guard or the sergeant, who has kind of stayed back a little bit. You see him take his warhammer and strike the ground. It sends a column of sparks, visible hundreds of feet away, into the air. That's all he does. This column of sparks just up into the air, like a signal flare. And that brings us to the top of the round. Diane.
okay, I'll swing again at the guy that I already attacked. And that is a 21 to hit.
You're missing so many good ones, Chris, because you keep ignoring the chat.
Oh, I know. Sorry, what was your roll to hit?
21.
What did you hit?
7 slashing.
Okay. He's bloodied. Okay, next up would be Rin.
All right. She's going to Mulanex this guy and move on to her next conquest. 18.
That hits.
Oops. Clock dice.
They have a 17 armor class. The sergeant has an 18.
21. And
21 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 17.
To hit?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's just easier to do my hits and then
Well, there's a reason why you might not want to do that, but that's okay.
well, yeah, but
Roll your damage from your first one. You got 2 on you anyway, so
yeah. $13.
okay. You hear clang of metal hit the stone as his body drops and his warhammer drops. Next, roll damage for the next 2 on the guy that's on you, because you would have divided your
She
attacks.
spins around and brings her weapons to bear on the next one without missing a beat.
Did the one that fell, the one that Cayenne was attacking, or it's different?
No, this is
Okay.
these are 2. Like Ren's got 2 on her, you got 1 on you, and Jorak's got 1 on him.
8 points. And then
Okay.
finally another 8 points.
Okay. So we have 1 down. That takes us now to Jorak. You're up.
Is that hammer within reach of me?
You can attempt to get it if you're trying to grab the other guy's thing. I'm going to require.
Well, you said one guy dropped his hammer on the ground.
Yeah, he's the guy that he died. He's like not far from you, but you got another guy right in front of you. So, do you want to take the attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Or do you want to attempt to make an athletics roll?
Well,
Grab.
he basically wants to see if he can grab the hammer and just swing it at someone.
If you succeed on an athletics roll, I will let you grab the hammer without anybody taking a swing at you.
All right, athletics.
And
That
your
is
target is 14.
I just made 14.
There you go. You managed to kind of dodge a swing that came your way, and you reach down and you grab the hammer and you come up and you can counterattack.
Yep. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
God damn it, Jorak. That could have been so epic.
Hang on 1 second. Mhm. Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, it
And
would have been
then-
epic. You swing and you
then-
miss.
And then as it comes up, he uses it as a feint. Accent surge. He'll actually swing it around one more time. Hopefully,
Oh,
take
nice.
him off guard.
Come on, Jorak.
Come on.
17 to hit.
Hits. You connect. You kind of come up and swing back, and you clang him on the side of the jaw.
What D do I roll for this one?
It is a D8 plus your strength and plus your proficiency because you have weapon improvisation.
That's 11 bludgeoning.
There we go.
Nice. There we go. Yeah, now we're doing something. Okay. So that is Jorak. Solvar, you're up.
Okay, I'm obviously cannot hit the broadside of these guys. So I am going to start to turn a different hue of yellow, almost going into a amber color. And I'm going to put forth the hymn of radiance because everybody's within 30 feet of me right now, my ally. And I'm going to allow them to regain 1d8 plus my charisma of hit points.
Okay, what's your charisma modifier?
3.
Okay, so D8 plus 3 hit points back to everybody that took damage.
Yeah.
Who rolls that?
9 in total. Sorry?
9. He does. Solvar
9?
rolls the
9 hit points everybody got.
All right. Thanks for healing me back up to full.
That includes you, Red.
Same.
Oh, that's 2.
Okay. All right, that's your action.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because I
Okay.
can't do anything else.
So on their turn,
Because I got to watch my points.
I'll start with Cayenne's. He's going to make his swipes at you. That's going to miss with the first, and that's going to miss with the second. Holy crap. The one left on Rin, that's a 17 to hit. That might, and that.
Diane showing unusual agility. That's
Rin, what's your armor class?
for his-
17.
Okay, so one does hit you, the other one misses you. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm back down.
Okay,
Do I get that extra one?
you get smacked again. Jorak, the one that's on you, is it 18 to hit,
That hits,
and that's going to miss. So 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
which he shrugs off 5 of it.
Okay, and now the guard is actually going to do. Because you've actually dropped a soldier, the sergeant steps forward and kind of straddles his body, and you see him raise that warhammer up again, the one that he struck on the ground that did the sparks up. He raises it up, and you see this reddish glow surround the hammer and then turn to a white radiance as he swings it out at you. As he uses Hammer of Judgment.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Get to flapping again.
18 to hit.
Who?
Ren.
You.
Oh, yeah, 18 hits.
9 bludgeoning.
How?
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. Couldn't you go with one that I actually have a decent score? 14.
Okay. You only needed 13, so you only take half damage. You take 5 radiant.
And 8 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's a good thing you made the saving throw. You would have also been stunned.
Lovely.
Okay. That brings us top of the round. Cayenne. That's been the second round since he set the flare up. Okay.
Cayenne raises one hand and uses her class feature to expending her covenant points to mind shatter on the sergeant.
Okay.
So he needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence save. He doesn't have proficiency in that. He fails.
You don't have
I rolled a 2.
intelligence
You
proficiency?
rolled a 2? All right.
I rolled a
Well,
2,
okay.
and he's got a +0, so it's not going to help.
He
Yeah,
takes
he's got an 18 strength, but I mean,
a 4. He takes 6. 17 points of psychic damage and is incapacitated till the end of his next turn.
oh, nice.
He can only move. He can't do anything else.
Okay.
17 psychic. Mhm.
You see him kind of shaking this helmed head.
All right.
Rin, you're up.
Okay. Rin wants to do something unconventional. Seeing as he's dazed, she's going to attempt to basically climb up on his back and start stabbing him in the neck with her fans as many times as possible.
So you're attempting to mount the sergeant?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to make an unarmed strike roll first to get on him.
19.
You actually do. You jumped on the back.
All right, so she flips around and acrobats all around him, all cool like. Okay.
All right, you're going to roll with advantage on your first hit or your first strike.
17. Okay, first roll is a 17. Yeah, the second roll was a 2. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That hits.
All right, damage. $11 points to his neck.
Okay. Yep.
Second attack. Is that one with the advantage as well?
Yep.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And
Roll damage.
That's the D10.
What is that?
10 points times 2, 20 points.
He's bloodied.
And third attack.
And yes, this is an advantage as well.
Okay.
If you had missed any one of them, then the advantage stops.
21.
That hits. Got an 18 armor class, so
And he takes another 10 points.
okay. All right. And that's Rin's turn. And that takes us to Jorak. You're out.
I'm holding on there. I'm not letting go unless I have to.
Oh, is the captain still up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rin's on his back.
Well, Jorak is going to try to two-handed swing the warhammer into him and go, "Are we having fun yet?" And try to hopefully hit him with a 19.
That hits. Are
In
you
the
hitting
belly.
the sergeant or are you hitting just the guard?
Sergeant.
The guard in front of you? Okay.
No, the sergeant.
The sergeant? Okay.
That would be 13 bludgeoning.
Clang.
I do a somersault off of him and prepare for the next attack.
Okay, that was you. That's you.
He now has to internal being.
Solvar, you're up.
Okay, so what do we have left standing here?
There's 3 guards. The sergeant is down and 1 guard is down.
So 3 guards.
1 of the guards is bloodied. 2 are not.
Okay,
Oh, I thought there were only 4 altogether.
No, there were 4 plus the sergeant.
plus the sergeant.
Oh, holy smokes.
Okay, so I am going to aim towards the one guard that's, we'll say, I'm looking at the screen right now. He'd be on the right-hand side. Is that one still standing?
Yep, that's the one on Cayenne.
Okay. First, I am going to make an attempt with a little pew-pew. If not, then I'm going to hit him with my shiny little feathers. So let's see what I can do. Good God, bird, hit something. I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, so that's definitely
So
going to hit.
your bolt goes right through a crack in the armor.
Good. Okay, now,
Nice shot.
geez. Okay, so that, sorry, I have to look it up because I don't use a weapon very often because I don't know how to shoot the broadside of a barn. I think it's a 1d4. Let me just check.
Sovar, whenever you become captain, well, you got to change your name.
1d6. 1d6. Listen, kitty cat.
We're going to
26
change your
damage?
name to Jack.
1d6 with, okay.
Captain Jack.
Okay, that's all of 5
That was
piercing.
very canary.
5 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now what I'm going to do is the feathers are going a dollish green, and we're going to cast Spotlight on that same character.
Okay.
And what Spotlight does, it's a magical illumination. Allies have advantage on attacks against them until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Well, Cayenne, you might want to do that to the other one
Okay.
because
Sure.
you already gave Cayenne advantage the last time, so she still has advantage coming up.
Okay. Didn't know if she used it yet.
Yeah, I don't think she used it last time.
Okay,
around.
well, I'm going to put it on
Yeah, I
the other
did.
one. The other one that's
Did you?
not.
Okay, never mind. She
did.
used it. My
Okay, I
bad.
thought it was done. All right, so I'm going to put this person is now been spotlighted, so the next person that's going to hit him has advantage.
So the one in front of you, Cayenne, all of a sudden this radiant green glow comes from the wings of Solvar as he's flying above and literally shines a spotlight down on him,
Search and rescue.
making him much easier to hit.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me. I can't do anything else.
Okay. There are 3 left. There is the one on Jorak still, and he is going to take a swing. That's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
3.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning.
He negates 5 with the reaction.
Okay. And then
That
there's
tickles.
one still on Rin. That's going to miss for certain. And so is that. And there's still the one on Cayenne. Ouch. Okay. 1 hit and 1 miss. Cayenne.
What did he hit me with?
Take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Really? What did he hit me with?
That Warhammer.
Oh, yeah.
And
He rolled a
it
18 or 19 or
yeah,
something.
he rolled a nat 20.
Oh. So how much?
It hurt. It's 16 points of bludgeoning.
Cayenne is lifted up with that blow. Oof.
Yeah. You don't drop, do you?
No.
And the worst part is he hit you coming down. So you bounce.
Well,
I
you've
was
seen him
full up.
swing
It's
this
so hard.
way, and she
Feel
literally got taken off her feet with that hot hit. You guys all see it. It's cracked solid
Right.
as that
I understand.
happens. So top of the round, though,
Yeah.
Cayenne, you're up, and you have advantage.
Not the same one that just hit me.
Yeah, same one that just hit you.
That's the one. That's the one that I have advantage on.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna regret you did that. Let's see. I can't do anything to him other than just swing at him, I guess.
Actually, it's the top of the round. Cayenne's making the attack, but at this point, Solvar, Ren, and Jorak can make me perception checks.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is a 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. At the end of your attack?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What did you guys roll on your perceptions?
15 for me.
17.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So all three of you notice that the Crimson Gale crews from the different ships are not just standing idle by. Captain Vane has obviously given orders, and you see them moving past and down the walkway towards where that woman walked to. And these guys walked out of. So you see probably about 50 pirates. And they're almost like scurrying spiders along the edges of the walls as they're moving down this passageway. So that's what's going on. Now, after Cayenne, that brings us to Rin. You're up.
All right.
So, guy on you.
Little kitty blender is gonna do her thing. 19.
Hits.
21.
Hits.
17.
Actually, that hits. This is a guard, not the sergeant.
Oh, yes. All right. So first hit. 9. 9 points. 12 points. And 7 points.
Still up. He looks pretty hurt, but he's still up.
With the
Correct.
Get the claws.
Well, Jorik is going to try to trade up. He's going to try to go for the captain's hammer and swing that. Mine.
Mine.
Sergeant.
Mine.
Okay, so you grab the captain's hammer.
Mhm.
You don't have any. Well, actually, you do stuff. You still have to make an athletics check.
Okay. The athletics check is 23.
Okay,
Very nice.
so he doesn't even come close to getting a swing. You grab the captain's hammer and you swing it upwards. Roll to hit.
21 to hit.
There you go.
Okay.
Why did that do 2? Oh, 10 points of bludgeoning. You just did 1.
10 points.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night.
All right, he's officially bloodied at this point. Correct, and that brings us to Solvar. You're up.
Okay. How many are left?
3.
Still 3?
Yep.
Man.
2 of them are looking really bad.
I know. Well, I am going to. Well, I can do the little guy, which will be okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is first do. Where's that? Where's my third level? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so first I'm going to cast Dawn's Embrace. Obviously, these people need some kind of healing. So I'm going to throw that on them, and it's going to be 3 points, hit points back. Sorry, I'm running out of
3 hit points back.
3 points back, everybody. And
Better than
then,
nothing.
yeah, because when I've only got 6 points to use, I got to use them sparingly. And I've got 1 left that I could use this one for, so we're going to do that later. Now I'm going to try and ping the piss out of one of them if I can.
Okay.
The one that Cayenne was doing, what I put the spotlight on.
Yep.
Oh, 18. And
You
plus
hit.
I got to hit them. All right. It's only a
Your
1d4.
spotlight helped too. I would have missed without it.
Okay, we have 2 and 4 is 6.
Clang.
Clang.
It drops.
Yay! The birdie did something.
On their turn, the one on Rin is going to make a swing on her.
Ring.
That is a 16 to hit on the first one,
Miss.
and a miss on the second one. Jorak. Ooh, 24 to hit,
It still hits.
and 15 to hit. So that's going to miss. So 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that before or after the 5 I shrug off?
You shrug off 5. All right, so you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Use my reaction, but it helped.
Okay, and that is their action. So now we're at the top of the round. Cayenne, there's 2 left.
Okay,
One on Ren and one on Jorak.
Do I still have advantage?
No. That advantage was only on the spotlighted one that was there until it was Solvar's turn. And then the spotlight went away.
Diane goes to swing, and as she starts to swing, that terrible damage she took twinges, and she drops her shoulder, and the swing drops at his feet.
So you guys kind of witnessed that swing and just too much. So there's a miss on Cayenne,
Yes.
for Cayenne, and then we are at Ren.
All right.
Still one on you, and he's looking really bad.
She's gonna shred his ass. 19.
Hits, clang.
And
You only have 1 hit point left.
She
So
rushes
now there's
over.
1 left on
Oh, I
Jorak.
just had him.
She comes up behind that guy.
Okay, take advantage. You're now flanking him.
22.
Hits.
Doing 9 points.
Okay, still up.
And her final attack. 19. Oh, no, that's not a D10.
Hits.
Well, yes, that one is a D10. No, that one's a D8. 10.
10 points.
Uh-huh.
Still up. That is yours. Jorak. You have advantage on him now.
I distracted him.
Yeah, screw it. He'll just do a wide swing with the Warhammer. Good night. Just kidding. 14.
Okay.
Even with advantage?
Oh, yeah, don't forget you get advantage.
Oh,
You're flanking.
19 to hit.
There you go.
That hits.
Nice.
Clang. You only had 2 hit points left. So they're all down. You guys know that all those forces were sent forward. Obviously, you're assuming that flare was to get reinforcements. They've gone presumably to intercept. You do now hear in the distance the clang of weapons. There are other crewmen now coming, and the captain comes back over to where you guys are. And these individuals that are here are being stripped of their goods. I mean, it's being left here, and their bodies are being dumped into the water, stripped of their gear. You hear, again, battle going on behind you, and then all of a sudden you hear the unmistakable twang of dozens of bows being fired off.
In which
Dozens of them.
direction? In which direction?
Behind you where the combat is.
Oh.
And then you hear it again. And then you hear silence.
Did we
What are you
see
guys
our-
doing?
Did we see our people with bows?
Diane spits blood out. And says, shall we go see who's winning over there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, before we run, can I make one more cast on everyone? It's not casting, but I'll do one more illumination. I've got it, and then I'm done for the day. So I'm going to, if I do Hymn of Radiance, that will give everyone I do a 1d10 plus my modifier to give some hit points back. Would I be able to do that?
Yep.
Because they ain't moving very fast.
No.
Oh, what is it? A 1d8? All
I thought you
right.
said 1d10.
No, sorry, it's 1d8. Sorry, 1d8. There's another one that's a 2d10. This one here, so we have 5 and 3, so 8 hit points boosted.
Wonderful.
8 healing.
8 healing.
Okay. And then you guys head back to see what's going on.
I'm done there.
Wonderful.
You guys head back to kind of head off into the darkness there to see what was going on. And you come across a scene where there are, it looks like 10 more of those guards, one sergeant, and one looks a little different, wearing robes.
Yeah,
and they're down. They're on the ground with arrows sticking out of them. And up ahead, like up top, you see a small ridge, and one of the individuals on that ridge you recognize.
Oh,
The Salted Brotherhood.
Yep.
As these bodies are now being stripped by the 45 remaining crew. The Crimson Gale lost 5. But they are stripping these individuals down. Their goods are being taken back to their respective ships, and their bodies are being dumped into the water to avoid further thing. You hear
I salute to
Yeah.
her friend up there.
Korik looks down and goes, "We'll clean up the rest of the mess," referring to the blood and whatever else.
Thank you.
We'll get to findings in a moment. By dawn, the mist thickens over Lowforge, hiding a new secret beneath its smoke, a harbor claimed completely now by the Crimson Gale. But as the tide shifts, something pale drifts from the lower tunnels.
Oh, God.
It looks like a shard of marble, veined with silver light, pulsing faintly like a heartbeat. Captain Vane watches it. It's just kind of floating. He watches it pass, his expression unreadable. You can hear his words. The forges may roar, but the depths still whisper. Somewhere up this river, you see the walls tremble slightly, rattling the stone. The mines are stirring. Work is being done. The marble mines inland awaken. Strange lights have been seen now flickering deep beneath the forges, and the whispers speak of statues that breathe when the fires go out. And with that, we are going to end episode 10. Yay!
Yay.
We are, you did, it's going to kind of give some rewards here and stuff that you got. My goodness. That's Relka. I didn't want Relka. Where is she? Oh, over here. You did that one. Did that one. Okay, there we go. You guys end up with 5 Warhammers. One of them is a +1.
That's the one that Jorak has, no doubt.
Yep, it's in his hands. You guys do have My goodness.
That was good.
You've got 5 sets of plate armor. 4 of them are steel right plate. They're just reinforced by a sigil on them. Those are it's just reinforced plate. That's all for that one. And then the one set that the sergeant was wearing is a +1 blessed steel right plate.
I don't think any of us are going to be wearing those.
And you do get there are 2 scrolls that are brought to your guys' ship, that are brought to the Scarlet Reaver from other crew from the other ships. Obviously, probably off of the acolyte that was with the other individuals. The one has hold person on it, and the other one has shield of faith. And that was 700 plus wee.
Jordan is keeping one of the armors so that he can use it as scrap metal for the forge.
You can have all of them.
600 experience points each for the combat.
How much did you say? I'm sorry.
600 each,
Okay.
and an additional 150 for completing the mission.
So 750.
Yeah, in total. Now, you guys can let me know. Actually, I'm going to do this first. First of all, for everybody watching, thank you for tuning in to episode 10 of Southern Expanse. We will be back with episode 11 next Thursday evening. Hopefully, you will be able to join us then. In the meantime, come join us and hang out on the Discord. We're always looking for more like-minded folks and role players to come and join us and be part of the team, and we'll have some fun as well. So again, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, guys, may all your rolls be criticals, not just the 20, also the 1, because a 1 is just as much fun. Bye for now, everybody. Love you all, and take care this weekend. Ciao.
Nerds!